Okay.
That was the chair.
We got Kim's fart on camera.
That was the chair. I swear, I don't fart in front of people. I save all of that for Jess.
Sometimes it just slips out.
It's true. It's honestly
No,
true.
that was seriously the chair. I promise.
Wesley the other day stood up and it was like, and I was like, "What the heck, bro? You farted in my face!" And he was like, "It just slipped out."
No, I mine are usually in the mornings. And it's just like a fireworks show every day for Jess. It's a private show.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Hey everybody, you're listening to Siscussions with Heidi, Nat, and Kim.
We're three sisters who talk about anything and everything while playing trivia.
We can't promise we'll always stay on topic, but we can promise we'll always be safe for work. Thanks for listening, and we hope you enjoyed today's episode.
Well, welcome back to another episode. We are in the new year, 2024. Go us. We made it. And we are going to be talking about the Percy Jackson movie. We all have a lot of, they got a lot of flack for this movie because, let's be honest, it's not that great. And it didn't follow the book hardly at all.
Mm-mm.
And so I remember with my 10-year-old self, it came out in 2010, my 10-year-old self going to see this movie, and I was just astounded that they wrecked it that bad.
Yeah.
So
Well, did you know that? Well, I did look up some stuff about the movie, but Rick did not even the author. He got the script delivered to him, and he still to this day hasn't seen the movie in its entirety.
Really?
Because that's how much he hated the script.
Oh my gosh.
He was just like, I don't want any part of it. He took the money that they gave him for the rights to the book, and he was grateful that the movies got people to read his books, more people to read his books. But then he was like, yeah, I don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
How
And then we
sad.
all raged enough, and it only took 13 years to get a TV show.
I know.
So
About time.
Which we've been saying from day one that we're like, it should have just already been a TV show.
Yeah.
Each chapter is filled up with enough information and enough action to make its own episode.
But that's the new age we're in right now. I
Mhm.
feel like everything's becoming a TV show right now where it just wasn't that way back then.
Mhm. That's true.
We're definitely binging shows more than we are movies these days.
Mm-hmm.
So
I prefer it that way.
me too.
Yeah, me too, actually.
100%. I
Me
started
too.
saying, I heard this on a show, and people keep saying 100. And so now I'm like, now I'm going 100%. I'm like I'm some gangster or something. I don't know.
100.
I said it at work, and my coworker just me. I was like, "What the heck?" I don't know where that came from.
We've been watching Blackish, and they say 100.
100.
100.
That's how
love
they
that.
say it. And so I'm like,
100.
Yeah.
100.
I don't know why, but that reminded me of these videos that Tiff sends me, and it's Snoop Dogg commentating Animal Planet. Or,
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
or, the Discovery Channel or something. And
Did you
it's
hear that
hilarious.
he's supposedly commentating on the Olympics?
No, he is not.
I would love that.
I'm pretty
No, he's
sure I saw
not.
that. It could totally
Oh
be fake,
my
but that's what
gosh.
I saw.
But it's just so funny because he's like, "Oh, he just did that," and he's just and all the things he says. I'm like, what? It's just funny.
Snoop Dogg is underratedly funny. Someone that should have been in the Percy Jackson movies.
As who?
Dionysus. Can't you see the vibes?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, because he just seems very
Yeah. Dionysus gives no crap. I don't know what god he
Plus,
is.
Dionysus wasn't even in the movie.
He's the god of
No, but he was in the Sea of Monsters because I started
grapes
that.
or wine.
I started
Yeah.
that dumpster fire today.
You did?
I got about 10 minutes in before I just could not. I don't know if I have an aversion to it,
It's pretty bad.
but I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I have seen this movie because
No.
even how it
Definitely
started, I was
haven't.
like, I don't remember this.
Honestly,
at all.
I can't remember either. I blocked out a lot of stuff
Yeah.
because I couldn't even remember that movie. But
Yeah.
I remember watching bits and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot this happened. So I know I've seen it. But again, that was 13 years ago since I've
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah, you were a different person.
And I was 10 years old. So Yeah,
I
don't come
was-
at me. But like, anyway,
Oh, I was 15. Ah! That's crazy.
we're so young. Yeah. So anyway, so this movie was made in a total of 14 locations. Some
Oh,
including
wow.
like many places in Canada.
Oh, okay.
There was 2 places in Las Vegas, I believe. New York, and Los Angeles, like places like that. So they did go to. Oh, they also were in Tennessee, Nashville.
Oh, for the Parthenon.
So that is a replica of the
Yeah,
Parthenon.
Like,
I
why?
found
so
it
Why
it
out.
is a real thing.
Why
found
were
it
they in Nashville?
I
though?
had to
Nothing
know.
to do with the book.
Nothing to do with Greece. I was like,
Yeah.
why is there a Parthenon replica in the middle of Tennessee? And they do have the Athena statue there. I did find that out in
Oh my gosh, that's
research.
funny.
So.
Yeah. Well, do they have the dragon statue?
Or the
Is there a Hydra?
the Hydra statue.
Yeah,
I
my
don't
bad.
know.
It was
don't know.
unclear. Just kidding. But
Okay,
yeah.
well,
Okay,
let's
okay.
think about this though, because I was thinking about it and I was wanting to like get my brain going today. So I was watching this YouTube video because I just like typed in the movie in YouTube, and like one of the things that came up, it was just like a 10-minute video of like the Percy Jackson movie. Was it as bad as we remember? And I was like, this is perfect. So I started watching it. And basically the girl was saying like, okay, as an adaptation, it's awful. Like it does not follow the book
Mhm.
at all. But she's like, but as a movie, like you
Uh-huh.
throw out the book. She's
Uh-huh.
like, as a movie, how is it? Like, is it really that bad as a movie?
Mhm.
And she was going on like giving it all this praise, and I was like, I still don't think it was really a good movie.
No, Jeff doesn't like it, and he didn't read the book.
Yeah.
So I always gauge his reactions to things, for like to see
Yeah.
if it's the
Wesley-
adaptation or the movie itself.
Wesley didn't read the books, but from what he read, or from what he saw, he wasn't really paying attention all that much. But he said that it really wasn't all that bad. He was like, yeah, of course it was cheesy, and of course it kind of was like their one-liners that they say that
yeah.
just are so dumb. And he's like, yeah, I could have gone without that. But he's like, but it wasn't all that bad of a movie. So I guess it depends
Guess
on
we
who
gotta
you're
ask
talking to.
Cameron.
Yeah, maybe.
That is the real test.
Cameron will probably say it was a horrible movie.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I was gonna say one of the things it did have going for it is like, and that's something that the girl like brought up in her video, is it doesn't look like they green screened locations besides like when they're in the underworld.
Right.
So like
Mhm.
Camp Half-Blood has like really good like scenery and it
Mhm.
looks real. Like
That's
they're
because it was
actually
a
there.
real place.
And so that is one thing that's cool, is that,
That is
it was
cool.
like real stuff and it wasn't just like
Mhm.
CGI or whatever.
That's true.
That's true.
They were in many different like lakes and things. And actually, Percy's like cabin was in an entirely different lake
Oh,
or
really?
place than the actual camp. So
Yeah.
if you wanted to know,
Dang.
okay, Kim,
I'll go first.
go ahead.
So, this is trivia from the movie. Let's see if you guys were paying attention
Oh boy.
through the hatred that we were driving at. Okay, what car do they drive out of the casino when they're escaping?
I don't
The
even know
Lotus.
if I know what
I don't
car
really
that
know what
is.
cars
I don't know
are.
cars. I could point it
Oh,
out of
good.
a picture lineup.
I was so worried because I actually, when we watched it, I said the name of the car because I saw the name of it, and I'll tell you something about that in a second because the detail about this type of car is kind of cool to the movie. So these are the options: Ferrari, Maserati, Bugatti, or Corvette.
I'm gonna say Bugatti.
Okay. Just gut instinct.
I feel like that's real.
Okay. Nat? Ferrari, Maserati, Bugatti, or Corvette.
Is Bugatti actually a car?
Or Porsche.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a fifth option. Or Porsche.
I felt like it looked like a Porsche or a Maserati.
Which one?
Maserati.
Maserati.
No.
So there's actually a trident in the logo.
Oh really?
Of the Maserati logo. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So I was like, how?
Hmm.
So that was like a
all right,
choice
all
that
right.
they like.
Yeah,
they snuck that
that's
in
a cool
there.
little.
Okay,
Sneak.
I can get behind that.
So it was Maserati, but all right, that's it.
Cool. Okay, so some of the actors in the movie, actually it's pretty stacked cast.
Stacked cast. That's the first thing I wrote down.
Yeah, because first of all, there's Logan Lerman. He's very hot. But he's also 16, so he doesn't match like the description of Percy in a
Yeah.
way that he's supposed to be 12. Whatever. Then there's Alexandria Daddario. Is that how you
Mhm.
say her name? I've never really liked her all that much, but she was alright in this movie.
Her eyes freak me out.
Yeah,
That's
she's
what it is.
it's very intense.
It's like all the time.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
her
I'm
eyes
like,
are
I
so
just
big.
can't watch
It kind
anything with
of
her.
fits with like how much they talk about like the eyes of the
Yeah,
Athena kids.
exactly.
That's true.
That's true.
They weren't gray, but
And neither was her hair blonde.
yeah.
Whatever. I digress. And then there's Pierce Brosnan. Okay.
I did not like him
Me
in this movie.
neither.
That was actually one of the things I wrote down.
And he's not in the second one.
Right. Oh, you can't even see it right there.
You wrote that down.
I like he's a really famous actor, and I was cringing so hard
Mhm.
every
Yeah.
single time
the
he was
way
speaking.
he was speaking.
Yeah.
It was like very.
I couldn't
I
do
like
it.
you, Percy Jackson. You're like, what?
I don't know.
Loved him in Mamma Mia though.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
100%.
And that moment when like it showed him in that weird position before like
Oh yeah, talking
like, what is
CGI
like, he's like,
did him wrong. His hands are behind his back. It's like
weird. Yeah.
nobody runs that way.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so they replaced him in the second movie with the actor that
they did.
that is from Ted Lasso. It's Rebecca's ex-husband. It's that actor. Whatever his name is.
yeah, that's right.
I don't even know his name.
They
But he's always
replaced him.
They replaced him. I think he realized that he was not good for that role. Because Pierce Brosnan is a huge name to just toss into a cast and then
have it be so bad.
Yeah.
But like, why did he? Maybe he just thought that because it was such a big book, he was like, okay, well, this could be like good.
the next Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
Yeah.
No.
I know, it was like Wesley kept saying, like, this is such a stacked cast. Like, how did they make it, like, not good?
I know.
Like, all the names. Because,
Because then now there's Sean Bean,
heck yeah.
who plays
Mhm.
what's his face in Lord of the Rings. I forget his name, honestly.
And Ned Stark in Game of Thrones.
And then he's in several big name films. And then there's Kevin McKidd, who is an actor in
Grey's Anatomy. Owen Hunt.
Mm-hmm. There's Uma Thurman.
Mhm.
Okay. Uma
Everybody
Thurman.
knows who Uma Thurman is.
Yeah,
Come on.
everyone knows.
And
who
then-
Uma Thurman is.
Some guy named Brandon T. Jackson. Never really heard of him.
Yeah, who else was it? I feel like there was other people. No, there's not.
Not really. I think
No.
I looked up the cast and I was
Well-
like, yeah, these are the only famous people I
No,
can see.
what's her face? The who plays Persephone? Did we say her?
Oh, Rosario Dawson.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Rosario.
Rosario Dawson, and then in the second one, Dionysus is played by Stanley Tucci.
Oh,
So that
that
another-
fits.
I love
I
Stanley
like that
I
more.
like that casting. I was actually going to say one of the only things I liked about the movies is who they casted for some
Yeah.
reason. I feel like
I feel like they did a good job
I feel like
casting.
they did a good job. Yeah.
Yeah,
Except
besides
for-
the age. which
Yeah,
is just,
besides
like,
the age.
like Grover. Grover looks like a freaking like 30-year-old.
He was like
I'm like,
27
what in
when
the
they filmed it,
world?
and Alexandra was 23. Logan was 17.
Yeah.
So he was the only one that was kind of
Close.
close to the age that they were trying to like
Yeah.
portray. I don't know.
Whatever.
Whatever. We're not
And
gonna
then
get
they
into
made like Grover some like dude that's just super like cool.
Like a
Yeah.
womanizer.
And I'm
Yeah,
like, that
Grover is
not
like
him.
shy and awkward. He was
Yeah.
like the complete opposite Grover.
That's why
That's
I
one of the things that
much
drove me
prefer
crazy.
the Grover in the show.
Yeah, he's so cute. He's
He's
like
so
the cutest
awkward.
kid.
I wish that they played more to his like hunger.
Oh yeah.
Because like I feel like it would be so much more funny.
Yeah.
I feel like they have a lot of opportunities to be funny, but they haven't taken them.
Yeah.
So I'm a little disappointed about this show. Just a tiny bit. I do like it more,
Mhm.
obviously. But like some of the changes that they made, I'm not entirely here for.
Mhm.
But maybe that's just me being like super critical because it's like one of those books that was like my book.
That was your childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I freaking named my hamster after
Yeah.
Percy.
Not Percy the hamster.
I was Annabeth for Halloween once.
How?
So
What
I
did you-
made
how did
the
you do-
beads.
Yeah,
and
the
then
Half-Blood
I
necklace.
had a Camp Half-Blood shirt.
Which they did not wear in the
And then
movie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so,
what was
and
with
then
that?
and
So
then
you probably looked more like Annabeth in like Halloween than she did in the movie.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, yeah.
probably
No, and then they had her wear that shirt where it was just so distracting to me because it looked like her arms were just like all cut up, but it was just her shirt.
yeah.
It was driving me
That-
crazy.
yeah. The
was a
clothes were
choice.
just not it.
Yeah.
Whoever did the like costumes.
Yeah, no, and like what they had like Pierce Brosnan wear and even like Poseidon, I was like, what is happening?
I mean, he looks more like a Chiron than the show to me.
Yeah.
But like, I'll accept the Chiron in the show. It's fine. But like,
I feel
Pierce
like
Brosnan's idea is exactly what I really thought of while I was reading. So
Yeah.
I do like that.
yeah, he looks like it. I
He
don't
looks
feel
like
like
it.
he portrayed Chiron very well at all.
No.
I think the actor in the show, his portrayal of Chiron is much more like
I would say that's
Spot on.
true. Well, and then Rick helped cast the show. I don't know if you guys
Oh.
know that.
That's
So
cool.
he had to approve, or he approved all of it. So he told the actress that plays Annabeth, Leah, he said, if anyone like makes you feel bad, just tell them I picked you. And I'm like,
Stop it.
I know, I'm gonna cry.
Okay,
Anyway,
I'll go first. I'll go next. I mean,
all right, I'm excited.
how many songs are in the Mamma Mia soundtrack?
How many songs?
Okay, what are the options?
I was gonna be like, Ken's gonna try and list them out. I already know. In my head, I was like,
I have a dream.
no, and just number one.
And this the first one?
Yeah, just the first one.
Okay, hold on. I have a dream. Money, money, money. Dancing Queen. Honey, honey. Mamma Mia. The one that the winner takes it all. I hate that one. Take a chance on me.
Did you already say? Does your
what?
mother know?
Does your mother know? Sorry, Colton. What was the other ones? Oh, the one that they sing on the beach. It's got to be. I'm gonna go for 13.
I was gonna say 12. Just gut feeling.
Okay, 13. 13.
Okay, well, I did have options,
Oh.
but I'm just gonna let you guys choose that.
Oh, okay.
It's actually 18.
What? Oh goodness.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
a fraud. I'm a fake.
I counted
Right.
it. Actually, I'm not quite sure if that's super accurate,
Oh, Chiquitita.
but I did count them on the Spotify like soundtrack.
But so it's technically actually 19 then, because they don't have Chiquitita
Mm.
on the soundtrack for some reason, even though it's in the movie. And I hate that because it's one of my favorite ones. So anyway, I digress.
Okay, well, 19 then.
19.
Wow, that's a
lot.
big album. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all ABBA songs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway,
Cool. The more you know.
The more you know. So, okay. Was there like a moment in this movie, where you guys were like, okay, this is all right. You know, like I'll be okay with it.
No. Because how it started was just so
Yeah, so dramatic.
So dramatic.
Yeah.
So in the movie, if you guys haven't seen it, which save yourself some time. But in the movie, it starts off with Poseidon coming out of the water. Like this beach.
No, it doesn't even start with that. It's the before that. It's the big thunder, like lightning in the sky. There's just this random like lightning thunder, and then it just like awkwardly cuts to like him coming out of
It doesn't show anything of relevance.
I remember us going like, okay. Like
and like why? What was the necessity of him like coming out big and then like having that whole scene with like the fisherman and then him turning small?
First of all,
and, like,
and I also brought up, I was like, how are they able to see him? Because
with the
mist,
the
the
mist.
mist is supposed to be taking action. So then again, maybe they didn't really see him. Maybe they just thought it was like some random guy that was just like swimming. I don't know, but I don't like it. Anyway, he comes out of the water, and then all of a sudden it like cuts to him in the Eiffel Tower, not Eiffel Tower,
Empire State Building.
the Empire State Building with Sean Bean as Zeus,
Yeah.
and they're talking, and Zeus is all pissed because he's like, your son took my thunderbolt, which first of all, they don't know yet. And then second of all, he did a really good job as Zeus. I'm just going to say it. I thought he was like
Sean
a very
Bean
good
Zeus.
Zeus.
I didn't even feel like he was like ragey enough. I feel like Zeus in the books was so annoying. Just so
All the gods are annoying in the
They
books.
are really annoying.
Ugh.
Yeah. You
Ugh.
hate them all.
Hate them
Yeah,
all.
they're all just
Even Poseidon.
butts.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like
I know they
Anyway.
like made Poseidon seem so like noble,
Loving and kind.
so noble
and,
in,
yeah,
in
you're
this
like,
movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the reason why they put like the reason as to why Luke stole the thunderbolt was because like he wanted them to like kill each other and whatever, which is partially true, but like they never brought up anything about like the Titans or like anything like that.
Yeah, they didn't.
And I really like the end of the book where Percy finds out that Luke's bad by, like Luke gets like a scorpion and stings
Oh
him,
yeah.
and he's like left there, and then he's able to like heal himself with the water and whatever. But that's how they find out that Luke's bad.
Yeah, and also like there's no Ares whatsoever. in the
Yeah,
movie.
that's my favorite part of the book.
And he was like a big part of
Yeah.
the book. Because doesn't he give him the lightning bolt actually?
No.
Doesn't Ares have it in the backpack and he gives it to him?
I don't remember, to be honest.
Actually, I think you're right.
Because Luke doesn't give him a shield.
Mm-mm.
He gets a backpack, I think, from Ares.
And the shoes are meant for when they were in the underworld to be taken into Tartarus.
Yeah.
He wanted
Weren't
Percy
they
to die. Yeah, they were cursed.
Yeah, so they start like dragging
Grover into the underworld. And if they hadn't saved him, he would have been taken in.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
yeah, they
left just a lot of like key things. What I actually don't mind. This is why I'm like I don't want to say it's a horrible movie, because like it had at least a plot, like an idea of where it was going. The way that they went about it, where they had to like go find the 3 like pearls and whatever, I was like, okay, well, they didn't necessarily have to like take that like this small part of the book and turn it into the entire movie. But like at least they had like okay, well, we have to go to these 3 places, get these 3 pearls, and then we can go to the underworld. That was direction.
Okay.
Yeah. Instead of it being so like sporadic and just
like that video I watched that the girl was talking about it. She was like a film major or whatever, and she was talking about how like one of the classes you take is like story or whatever, and she's like they had like a opening whatever, and then like a event, what you call it, inciting event or whatever, and then like the rising, the climax, the resolution. So like it had a plot.
It didn't necessarily leave me
it had
feeling...
some like serious flaws. I feel like, because first of all, he doesn't even go on a quest to like get the lightning bolt. He's literally just going to save his mom, and then he happens to just like want to return the lightning bolt and like get, and it's just like it was just weird. I don't know. It just didn't feel right, because like they set up the whole movie like, oh, he needs to get the lightning bolt back, but then it's like the whole focus was actually just getting his mom. But then it happened to like still work out. I was like, okay,
that part was like rushed. I was like,
yeah. Well, and then when he finds out that his mom really dies in front of him, or like dies, and he's like, oh, you're gonna get it, and he like kills the Minotaur, and then he's like, well, my mom's dead.
I know, there was like, that is one of my gripes, there was no reaction. Like I was like, you really look like a kid whose mom just died.
Really broken up about it.
And then
look at this, Percy after his mom died? Question mark.
Literally.
It was very much like, all right, well, that sucks, but anyway, I guess.
Anyway, who's that girl over there?
I know. Oh, that also killed me. The Annabeth Percy stuff. I was like, oh, stop forcing it.
Because the progression in the books is perfection.
Perfection.
Gosh.
So good.
Yep. Anyway, Annabeth and Percy relationship.
Persibeth.
Yeah.
Okay, Nat, go do your trivia.
Okay. All right. So I was thinking Percy Jackson is not a great movie. Probably one of the lesser ones I've seen. And so I was wondering what other people think are like the worst movies. And so this is just according to Rotten Tomatoes though.
Okay.
So they have like a list of the 100 worst movies.
Okay.
So these are the top 4. Which is number 1?
All right.
The worst, according to them. We have One Missed Call.
Okay.
Ballistic X versus Seaver. I don't know how to say that, honestly. Left Behind, or 1,000 Words. So the Ballistic one has Antonio Banderas in it. Left Behind has Nicolas Cage in it. And 1,000 Words has Eddie Murphy in it. I was like, what the heck?
I don't feel like it would be Eddie Murphy, because I feel like Eddie Murphy's like pretty liked.
The only movie I've seen from those is One Missed Call. So I'm going to go with that one.
Is it horrible? What is it about?
Dude, I remember Jeff talking about that. That was like one of the first like horror movies I feel like you watched.
Yeah. I blocked out a lot of it. When it's really bad, I just pretend I don't.
It's something like you pick up the phone and you hear something and then you die soon after.
Literally.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go with that one,
I'm going to go with that one.
No, but that was number 2.
Oh, really?
Who's number 1?
It was the Ballistic X versus Seaver or whatever.
What the heck
So it
is
was
that
one,
about?
and then One Missed Call, and then Left Behind, and then 1,000 Words was what they marked as the
Huh.
worst. So
Yikes, man. That's so sad.
yeah.
I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Gosh.
But I was like, Antonio Banderas was in the worst movie.
I know, when he's literally Puss in Boots.
Oh my gosh.
What? Okay, my coworker, granted, she's like a couple years younger than me. I don't know why I said that, but like, I feel like it has like merit because
Yeah.
she was saying that the Puss in Boots movie was the best movie that came out last year.
You know what? I actually
That's
heard
what
that,
she
and
said?
I haven't seen it, so maybe we should watch it.
Maybe we should.
Because I haven't seen it. But
I haven't
everyone
seen it either.
March movie.
and it was a sequel too, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I think it was
I
a
have no
sequel to the
idea.
original
I
Puss in Boots.
haven't
Maybe it wasn't.
kept track. I think I've seen the beginning of it. It was fine. Basically, it's like
Yeah.
Puss in Boots finds out that he only has 1 life left because like cats have like 9 lives, and then he's like, he like realizes somehow he almost has like a near death experience, and then he like realizes he's like, well, I should have at least like 5 or 6 left, and then he like counts on his hands how many times he's like died, and he's like, I only have 1 left, so he only has like 1 life left. So like he's trying to like tone it down, but yeah, I don't know.
Cute.
Yeah,
Well, I heard it was fantastic. So
I don't know. I heard mixed things.
I heard it was good.
I don't think I ever heard that
Yeah.
it was like good, but they were like, eh.
I heard it was good. On TikTok, people were talking about how it was one of the best movies that came out.
Huh,
Wow.
interesting.
So,
Okay.
I mean, well, Paddington 2 is one of the highest rated movies of all time, and that's a sequel
Hmm.
to a movie about a bear that talks.
People are so weird that that's their favorite movie. Whatever.
Yeah,
Anyway. So, okay, I just wanted to get to this part before we end.
Yeah.
What are the most important parts of the movie that they left out? So, I mean, I guess there was the... It's not really that important, but like Luke doesn't have a scar. Natalie pointed that out.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a scar.
Yeah, I'm like, where's his scar?
They don't go to Mississippi. Where is it?
Oh, yeah.
Missouri.
Missouri.
One of the M's, and
Yeah, that is important.
Yeah, that is a
They
big
didn't go
thing.
They
there.
did go on the show,
they
though.
didn't go. He like went underwater for like 2 seconds, and then like he learned how to.
Oh yeah, the
breathe.
pool
Okay,
scene.
I'm sorry. We have to
The
talk
pool
about him being submerged in the pools for a long time and
Yeah.
just sitting there.
And it's just the camera's just on him, just nothing.
Yeah, if
I'm
you
like,
took out those
what?
scenes, it would be like 15 minutes shorter. So, like, what is the purpose? And yeah, so then.
I mean, they also left out kind of Annabeth and Luke's relationship.
Yeah,
they
Which they did that with in the show.
I
too.
mean, Thalia's not in it at all. Like,
I
she's not
know,
mentioned
but-
at all.
Sea of Monsters, she is.
Okay.
And then they show her tree form and all
Which
that.
in the show, I was like, I always thought it was Talia. They were saying.
I was like,
Yeah,
who's she?
Thalia. And so, like, yeah, Colton looks at me. He's like, Thalia? It's
Like,
Talia. And I was
Thalia?
like,
Yeah,
I know.
literally.
Thalia.
I know.
I kind of hate that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, Rick, what are you thinking?
Dude, I love Thalia. I'm excited.
It's gonna be cool. I don't know. I have like mixed feelings with her, but I love her in the third one.
Mm.
Yeah.
She's great in the third one. Yeah.
What else did I leave
So, let's see.
I mean, I just think I already said it, but just one of the biggest things they left out is like just Ares' involvement in the Titans. Like,
Yeah.
just because it I don't know. It's almost like they were making it a standalone movie just in case,
Mm-hmm.
instead of like alluding that there was going to be a lot more.
Yeah, it's like they were like setting themselves up to fail
Yeah.
on purpose.
Maybe they were.
Anyway, well,
All right.
let's do our last trivia.
From Wesley.
Wesleyton.
Sounds like a stampede is going on upstairs.
Okay, how old is Timothy Chalamet? Is he?
Did you say
20
Chalamet?
What is it?
Chalamet.
Chalamet. That's what I meant. Oh yeah, there's an L. 26, 27, 28, or 29.
Oh god.
I think he's 26.
Yeah, I think he's 20. That sounds right.
That is what came to my brain first.
All right,
That feels
let's
right.
Go for it,
I
then.
literally just saw a video of him. I guess he's with like what's her face, Jenner.
Kylie
Yeah,
Jenner.
Kylie Jenner.
Actually, kind of.
That's new.
I don't mind it. after seeing them kind of canoodle.
I think he's a cool dude.
Yeah, I think they can balance each other out. She needs someone different.
Yeah. Okay. So we go
Anyway.
with 26.
26. Is it 26?
28.
Oh, gee.
No way, he's our age.
He's born December
almost.
27th, 1995.
Wow.
So he just turned 28.
Oh, shoot.
Dang it.
Dang.
Wait,
Fly.
what was the consequence?
The snow one.
Drinks?
Oh, yeah. We have to
snow.
plunge ourselves into snow because it's snowing outside.
Okay, we'll do that on our way out.
Get it on video. Look for it on our
Instagram. Thanks for listening to Siscussions. Follow us on Instagram at Siscussions Podcast and slide into our DMs to tell us what you would like to hear on the show. Tune in next week for another episode with your favorite sisters.